Hey ladies, let's talk about selling. In Mary Kay, we kind of get to decide how much we want to make in Mary Kay, whether it's a little, whether it's just some extra income, whether you're trying to replace your full-time job, whether you're trying to save up for a wedding or a trip, whatever it might be. We get to determine how much. We don't have to wait for a boss to give us a raise, wait for a promotion, whatever it might be. We are in control of that. And so when you're thinking about selling in Mary Kay, I do want to talk to you about the ways that we can sell our products. Then I want to talk to you about the way you can close out your skincare class or your appointments, and then also how to track your sales and how it's important at the end of each month, prior to the next month, really to sit down and think about what is your goal. Because so many times we could say, I want to sell $200, I want to sell $500 worth, I want to sell $1,000 worth. But if we're not tracking it, we're not keeping that goal in front of us, we're not going to meet it. So let's just talk about the different ways we can sell in Mary Kay. Of course, we can meet with someone one-on-one and we can have them try the product, and that would be like a facial, and we can have them look through the lookbook. We can also hand out samples and let people try those, and then we follow up with them. We can do a double facial where a couple people come to the appointment and we're sharing the product, but really where we use our time wisely is at a skincare class. At a skincare class. And so that's just getting like 3 to 6, sometimes more people, and whether you go to them or they come to you, and you are sharing the product. And this is the best way to earn money in Mary Kay. It's when we're sharing about our product, we're sharing about our skincare line. You know, it is our skincare line that is one of the reasons why I said yes to Mary Kay. And so get behind the product and believe in the product and be using the product yourself, so then you can become knowledgeable to sell that product at your skincare classes. You can share about your transformation and the transformations of other people that you've shared it with, because the skincare line is amazing in what it will do for you and your customers. And so, you know, despite how the internet sales are increasing, women still want to try before they buy. And so that's what we're able to do at the skincare class, is allow them to try that product, feel it, you know, ask the questions. And also, you know, remember to share with your customers that our product is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. You know, sometimes that's not shared. And I think that people, if they knew that the product was 100% satisfaction guaranteed, because if they really are having skincare issues, I know that I was trying different skincare lines. And if somebody would have said to me like, hey, this is 100% satisfaction guaranteed, then I might have been more willing to try it. And so when I did go to a Mary Kay party and they shared that with me, I was like, oh, all right, well, I can try it then, because I could get my money back if it didn't work. And so being able to share that as well. But like I said, at those skincare classes is where you're going to make the most money and use your time wisely, because you can get in front of a group of women versus one or two. We also can have a personal website, and that is something that you can find on Mary Kay in Touch. Make sure you ask your director if you haven't set that up or you're not sure how to set that up. But then people can search for you in your area and find you if they're looking for a Mary Kay consultant. And so that is an awesome way to just have your information out there, because there are people that are searching for Mary Kay consultants, and then they can find it. Or if you have customers who are out of state, they can order, you know, on your website as well. And then at your skincare classes, you're going to want to have a set sheet. A set sheet has specials for your customers that are there with you. And so your director should be able to give that to you as well. But you'll do a table close. So you'll be standing in front of your guests and you will share kind of like the specials, like these are the specials for getting together with me today. And you'll have that set sheet to show them. We don't really want to just pass out a lookbook and have them be looking at just the individual items. I mean, they can do that, but it's best to do a set sheet, and you can have that already at the table, whether it's flipped over or flipped up, and then you can kind of talk to them, go over the products that they tried that day, so they can circle or star the products that they really liked. And then when you do an individual close, you will take them maybe like into the living room or something like that, and you'll just be able to go through the products they really liked, and you can say, if you were able to purchase anything today, what would it be that you would want to take home with you? What would you like to take home with you today? And you can go through those set sheets, and it's usually, a discount. Maybe they get a free roll-up bag or something like that by purchasing different sets. And so just making sure that you're not just handing out a lookbook and sales tickets, that you do have a set sheet to work from, and then an individual close where you have each guest come to you and you ask them if they could take anything home, what would they like that to be. And then also, I talked about the importance of tracking your sales, what your sale goal is for the month. And so I want to hold this up. This is something that you can find on the Future Glow Area website. And this is a way to track your sales, because if we're not keeping it in front of us, before we know it, it's the 20th of the month, and we don't even know what we've sold, what we've done, how close we are to our goal. I would say, before the next month, you would sit down and you would take this sheet. There's a place that you can put your goal. You share this with your family. You maybe have them help you set that goal, what it is that you want to accomplish that month. Maybe it's something you want to take your family out for a fun night. Maybe it's something that you're saving up for. Maybe it's something that you want to pay off. But you have a picture of that and you put that there. And every week you're putting in your sales, what you did that week, whether they were on the go sales, whether they're at a party, wherever you are selling your product, you're marking that down, and you're having your family help you color this in, and so that they can also be aware of where you are with your goal. But it does take you, whether it's the last week of the month prior, setting that goal, and then keeping it in front of you and you revisiting it, and like I said, sharing it with your family, breaking it down for what you need to do weekly, because sometimes we can set this big goal for the month and then we already shut ourselves down because we don't think it's something that we can accomplish. And so really breaking that goal down so that you can hit that with your family and then be able to celebrate. So make sure that you are setting that monthly goal and tracking it. And one last thing I want to talk to you about selling is also follow-up. There is so much power in the follow-up, and something that we can all improve on is the follow-up. So when you have a skincare class, contacting those people in 2 days and in 2 weeks and in 2 months to see if they have any questions, is there any concerns, and then also the reorders, contacting them in a couple months, 3 to 4 months, contacting them to see if they are ready to reorder. Don't wait for them to contact you, and don't think that you're bothering them. It is good customer service to just follow up and say, hey, I was just wondering if you need to reorder anything, if there's anything that I can help you with. And having that power of that follow-up, being able to just have that communication and that trust with them will increase your sales. And so make sure that you have a system, like They used to call it a tickler system. But if you could have a system to be able to track your follow-up with your customers, happy selling. I know that you guys can set your monthly goal, and each one of you can hit it if you stay focused, keep it in front of you, print out this sheet, talk to your family about your goal, and get out there and start selling this amazing product.